We begin on the college basketball hardwood and continue our coverage of March Madness. The sensational Ja Morant is out of the tourney, but not before turning some more heads along the way. The Murray State star will wait to make an announcement on whether he plans to enter the NBA draft after his team was eliminated from the NCAA tournament Saturday. Morant is widely projected to be a top 3 pick in this year's draft, should he choose to forego his final 2 years of college eligibility. Morant's triple-double sent Murray State past Marquette and displayed just how difficult he is to contain. Morant finished his season with a 28-point performance in 12-seeded Murray State's 90-62 loss to number 4 Florida State in the second round in Hartford, Connecticut. Morant averaged 24.4 points and 10.2 assists per game for the season, becoming the first college player to accomplish that feat since assists were officially recorded in the 83-84 season. During this tournament run, which included a triple-double against Marquette in the first round Thursday, Morant was responsible for 63% of Murray State's points, according to ESPN stats. I was right about the Iona men's basketball team, although I wish I wasn't. Nonetheless, it certainly looked like I might be wrong. Friday night, the Gales gave top-seeded North Carolina all it could handle. North Carolina completed a perfect first round for top seeds in this NCAA tournament, but not before Iona became the latest number 16 seed to show that these matchups are no sure thing. Cameron Johnson scored 21 points, and North Carolina quickly erased a 5-point halftime deficit to hot shooting Iona, going on to win 88-73. The Tar Heels, 28-6, came into the tournament as a top seed for a record 17th time. Iona surprised the Tar Heels early with their energy and outside shooting. Spring Valley native Ricky McGill made all 4 of his 3-point attempts in the opening half as the Gales, 17-16 on the season, led by as many as 8 and took a 38-33 lead into halftime. Right about Iona, sadly. Wrong about the Fordham women, sadly. But both underdogs played well and pushed higher seeds in the NCAA tournament. The Fordham women led after the first quarter in Syracuse Saturday afternoon. Cuse used 2 key spurts, one at the front end of the second quarter and the other at the front end of the fourth, to seal the double-digit win. The Rams completed one of their best seasons in history. Regardless, congrats to them. We go inside the locker room for more.
We were executing well on offense and defense, and paying attention to what coach was saying, which enabled us to be in that position. But yeah, I don't think any of us really thought like the game was over or anything. We just, yeah, we were happy with how we were playing, and knew that we could hang around and we could keep playing like this.
I think turnovers killed us a little bit. You know, we turned the ball. Not only did we turn the ball over, but the Syracuse executed on offense and, you know, scored, whether it was a 3 or a 2. So they capitalized off our turnovers, and I think that was the issue.
We'll have a full recap right here on Bronxnet in our next episode of The Ram with Coach Gately. No upset magic there, but UCF almost took care of the Duke men on Sunday. Duke's freshman tandem of Zion Williamson and R.J. Barrett saved the top-ranked Blue Devils from a second-round upset at the hands of UCF. Williamson's contested lay-in with 14 seconds remaining cut the UCF lead to 1. Then Barrett handled the rest, rebounding Williamson's missed free throw and putting it back to give the Blue Devils the go-ahead basket to beat the number 9 Knights 77-76. Close one. Time for some quick hitters from around the world of sports. Rob Gronkowski is hanging up his cleats on Sunday. The Patriots tight end announced that he's retiring from the game of football. Gronk made the announcement via his Instagram account in a long post thanking the Patriots and his fans. The legend of Rob Gronkowski grew by leaps and bounds over the course of his 9 NFL seasons, from his utter dominance and record-setting performances on the gridiron to his fun-loving persona off it. The NFL will never be the same because of the man that they call Gronk. The Patriots All-Pro future Hall of Fame tight end announced his retirement from the game of football. The 29-year-old exits the NFL having won 3 Super Bowl championships with the Patriots while redefining the tight end position. In my book, he's a first-ballot Hall of Famer. Only issue could be the length of his career. Only 2 other Hall of Famers did not play their age 30 season, Jim Brown and Gale Sayers. It would be pretty good company for Gronk. In motor racing, Brad Keselowski gave Team Penske and the new Ford Mustang its 3rd Cup victory through the first 6 races of the season by routing the field at Martinsville Speedway. Keselowski led 446 of the 500 laps around the shortest track on the NASCAR schedule and was only challenged a handful of times by Chase Elliott, the only driver to pass him on the track on Sunday. Meanwhile, in IndyCar, we have the youngest race winner headlining the action at the Circuit of the Americas, and a race that saw dominant driver and pole sitter Will Power retire with a few handful of laps to go. Rookie Colton Herta won his first career IndyCar Series race in the series' first trip to the Circuit of Americas on Sunday in Texas. The victory makes Herta, who turns 19 later this month, IndyCar's youngest winner. Herta racer Brian Herta's son is the only 18-year-old with a victory since IndyCar's previous youngest winner was 19-year-old Graham Rahal in 2008. Herta, who led the field on the final restart of the IndyCar Classic, didn't give it up, won in his third career race. That's amazing. His only two previous IndyCar starts were a race in 2018 and the series season opener in St. Petersburg, Florida, earlier this month. To the NBA, the Brooklyn Nets are in Portland tonight. That game gets underway at 10 p.m. on the East Coast. The New York Knicks fell 124-113 to the LA Clippers yesterday at the Garden. And on the ice, the New York Islanders topped Arizona 2-0 Sunday. The Rangers will host Pittsburgh tonight at 7, while the New Jersey Devils will welcome Buffalo to the Rock for a 7 p.m. puck drop. On the baseball diamond, only a few days away from opening day right here in the Bronx, the Yankees get rolling Thursday afternoon. Not that it matters, but they had the best record in spring training. Fans, I'm sure, will be happy to see the spring action go, replaced by games that actually mean something. Hopefully, the trend can remain the same with the Bronx Bombers' best record in baseball. Sounds pretty good. Those are the headlines. We hit the C-list to go under the microscope and talk a little Ja Morant. I've already made a case for Zion Williamson with the first pick in this space. Williamson is the Duke pre-professional approaching levels of basketball popularity known only by LeBron James and Steph Curry. But Ja Morant deserves a C-list too, and he might even deserve to be the #1 pick, even if I couldn't do that if I was an NBA GM tasked with choosing between him and Zion Williamson. Morant, the mesmerizing Murray State guard whose remarkable sophomore season ended Saturday with a blowout loss to Florida State, has emerged as the sport's next great point guard. The two South Carolinians could be the first two picks of the NBA draft in June. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's how it will shake out regardless of who gets the #1 pick. This will be a big debate between now and June. I would love to hear from the fans at home. Hit me up at The Voice Bobby C on social media and share your thoughts. Who should go #1? That's your sports. I'm Bobby C.